Welcome to ANS Solver question 1 of this paper. So for part A1, they are asking you to translate shape t by the vector -1 and 6. So the number that is above tells you how much the shape moves to the left or the right, and the number that is below tells you how much the shape moves either up or down. So if it is negative, then the shape would move left or down, and if it is positive, then the shape would move to the right or up. So in the above number, that is -1, that shows that the shape moves 1 unit to the left, so over here, and 6 indicates that the shape would move 6 units up, so that would be right here. So therefore we can you can draw your shape again. When you draw the shape, you use a pencil and a ruler to draw the shape. So this would be the shape after the translation with the vector -1 and 6. So they've asked us to label the shape as A, so we will do that. Now they are telling us to rotate the shape T about the point 5,3 through 180 degrees. Okay, so the examiner should give you what is called a butter paper or a translucent sheet. So what you do is you place that translucent sheet on the graph and you mark the point 5,3 like this on your translucent sheet, and you trace the shape T, that is with a pencil on the butter paper or the translucent sheet, and you rotate your butter paper 180 degrees. Now you will know that your butter paper is rotated 180 degrees when this shape becomes, so it will first become like this. So this shows that it's rotated 90 degrees, and then when it becomes like this, it will show that it's rotated 180 degrees. So when it reaches this form, then it's rotated 180 degrees. And then you know where the shape T lies after a rotation of 180 degrees. So you can simply draw the shape on those coordinates where the translucent sheet shows you. So after you do this, your shape should come at the coordinates 5,3, that is right here, 6,3, that is here, 8,5, that is here, and 5,5, that is here. So your shape after rotation of 180 degrees will look like this. So, and they've asked us to label this as B. Now let's move to part part 3 of this question, where they've asked us to describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. So what we have to do here is, you must have already realized by now that A onto B shows a rotation. So by simply writing that it is a rotation will give you 1 mark for this question. Now if you write by how many degrees does it rotate, they'll give you another mark. So rotation by rotation by 180 degrees, and you have to write for the third mark, you have to write at what point does it get rotated. So this is solely based on trial and error. Now you need to use your translucent sheet again, trace A, and at different points you rotate your shape A at that point till it reaches B as it is. So once you do that, you should get your answer as rotation by 180 degrees at the point 4.5, my bad, 4.5, 6. So therefore this will be your final answer for part A3. Now let's move on to part B1, where they are asking you to reflect the shape T in the line y equals x. So your first step to solving this should be drawing the line y equals x. That would be like this. And now again, make sure that you use a ruler and a pencil while drawing this, so that you will get an accurate answer, and if you make any errors, you can easily erase it and do it again. So let's draw the reflection. So it would be pretty straightforward. All you need to do is reflect it as it is, exactly as it is. So your bottom left vertex or the bottom left edge would come over here, the top left edge would come over here, your top right edge would come at over here, and the last point would come over here. My bad. So basically it'll be over here, over here, over here, and the last point will be over here. Yeah, as I drew before. So now all you need to do is join the dots. So once you've got all your edges, you would know that it would look correct. And so therefore we have reflected the shape in the line y equals to x. Now let's move to part B1, where they are asking us to find the matrix that represents the transformation in B part 1. So there are some matrices that you need to remember by heart. One of them is this, where it is a reflection in the line y equals x. So therefore you need to remember this, and your final answer will be 0 1 1 0, and therefore these will be your final answers for question 1 of this paper.